Monday night's episode of Britain's Got Talent saw the Lost Voice guy win the public vote and win a place in the grand finale. The D-Day Darlings were also handed a place in Sunday night's final by the judges. Donches Dakers won Tuesday night's public vote after wowing the Hammersmith Apollo with his original song Wiggle Wine. Callum Courtney was announced as the fourth finalist after the judging panel failed to reach a verdict and allowed the public vote to be used to decide which two acts will make it through tonight. 7:30 p.m. Declan Donnelly launches the third night of the competition. 7:34 p.m. Dec sings "There's No Business Like Show Business" to open the show. 7:35 p.m. Simon Cowell, Amanda Holden, Alicia Dixon and David Walliams have made their way to the judging panel. 7:38 p.m. Abracadabra, the first act to perform this evening to Little Mix's Black Magic. Simon commented, "The dancing was a 10, the magic was about 2. 1945 Britain's Got Talent is back from the advert break and it appears the judges are suffering from the heat inside the Hammersmith Apollo. 1947 DMU Gospel Choir are the second act to take to the stage this evening. 1949 DMU Gospel Choir receive a standing ovation from the entire panel. Alicia gushed, "You filled us with the light. You sounded so heavenly. Praise the Lord again. I love you guys." Amanda commented, "It makes me want to go to church." Simon added, "I could tell you had a real confidence about yourself. It was so well crafted. It genuinely felt like I was watching a proper West End show. Groups like you just make you feel good. I think you did an amazing job." 8 p.m. Mark Spellman is the third act of the night and stunned the judges with his trick. Amanda said, "I don't know how you do it, and for me, even though magic is extraordinary, it's the emotional pull for me. It didn't have the same emotional pull as your first audition." Simon continued, "I think that if that had happened again, you'd be repeating yourself. I have to find a different word for this. Magic feels too small for this. It's genuinely unbelievable. People from different countries are all talking about you. I think this was extraordinary. Sometime you don't want to know. That is the magic of show business." David added, "Mark, you make magic beautiful. You created such a buzz on this show." Alicia smiled, "I was almost in a trance watching you. You did a brilliant job." 8:11 p.m. Dec is forced to halt the show as Mr. Uek USA isn't quite ready to perform. 8:12 p.m. Mr. Uek USA is the fourth act to perform on BGT tonight, but received a red buzzer from Amanda. Simon and David gave the performer a standing ovation. David commented that it was highly erotic, as Simon added, "It's nuts but funnier than any comedian. I loved it." Alicia jibed that it would be the end of the ITV show if Mr. Uek USA were to win. Amanda chuckled, "I found it all a bit small." 8:21 p.m. Alexander Milersnuk takes to the stage to perform a medley. After receiving a huge applause and standing ovation, David said, "I like the way you worked it. That was really cool and classy performance." Alicia said, "I like that you don't try too hard. My only criticism is that I think there's more in you." Amanda continued, "You've got to have a lot of charm and charisma and you've got it all." Simon added, "I agree with everything. I think you have a great voice and are very stylish. I really hope that if you make it through to the final, I think you deserve a break. This is a showcase for you and treat it like the rehearsal." 8:27 p.m. Robert White is the sixth to perform and used his comedy to jibe at the judging panel. David said it was one of the funniest acts he had ever seen. 8:40 p.m. Rise Unbroken perform with Simon commenting, "Whatever happens, you've won." 8:55 p.m, Griffith-Wynne sings, leaving Simon saying, "You are what this show is all about." Amanda said, "You have worked so hard. That was outrageously good. You did it for Wales." Alicia added, "Quite frankly, that was epic." 8:58 p.m, Deck opens the public vote and recaps all of tonight's performances. 9 p.m, Deck teases what's to come on Coronation Street and announces that Rita Ora will perform during the results show at 9:30 p.m. tonight. 9:30 p.m, welcome back to the Britain's Got Talent live results. 9:31 p.m, Deck recaps all of tonight's acts once more. 9:39 p.m, Rita Ora performs her new track, Girls. 9:43 p.m, Deck chats with a panel, with Simon gushing, "We always like a chat with you, Deck." 9:50 p.m, Deck welcomes back all of tonight's acts and reveals there has been 1.3 million votes this evening. 9:53 p.m, Mark Spellman, Robert White and Griffith-Wynne make it through to the final vote. 9:54 p.m, Robert White wins tonight's show on the public vote. 9:55 p.m, Simon votes for Griffith-Wynne. Amanda votes for Griffith-Wynne. David votes for Mark. Alicia votes for Mark. 9:57 p.m, Griffith-Wynne wins the battle thanks to public vote. 10 p.m, Robert White and Griffith-Wynne are tonight's winners and will both perform again this Sunday. Britain's Got Talent continues tomorrow on ITV at 7:30 p.m.